Now I'm going to be a black man in America. What is good, Mafia? It's your girl Ray. I'm here by myself today. My baby's downstairs with Jay. She's probably gonna come up sometime, I'm pretty sure. I came out, I guess you could say. This time I came out to the world. I'm interested for this journey to see how things are gonna play out. I've honestly been focused on our couples channel than I have been with my gaming channel, but you guys ask questions and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give you these questions. If you want to drop down questions involving Ashmi so you can get her perspective and how she feel about things, drop them down in the comment section below. These questions come from Instagram and her Snapchat. Let's just get right into the questions. How do you feel being a person of color while being trans or now trans? To answer that question, I'm excited for this journey. I know that I am a big activist. Well, not really an activist, but I like to speak on things, what's right and what's wrong, and not even in a biased standpoint, but in a sympathetic standpoint where I put myself in everyone's shoes. I'm excited to see how I can open the doors for black, female, transgenders, because not only am I black, I am Hispanic as well. I feel like there's not too many people of color or black people on YouTube that are trans that talks about their journey. Sorry if I'm talking slow, this is my first time and I'm trying to how do I say these things without offending anyone. I feel like I'm going to open that door of just being myself with my girlfriend and show our side, show our story and how it is. And I want to be who kids look up to. I was a kid one time on YouTube searching up black transgender or trans female to male timeline, and I don't see someone that look like me nor sound like me or act like me. Yeah, I guess that answered the question. How does Ashmi feel? This question, she was always supportive of me from the very beginning. I've always wanted to become transgender throughout high school, but I played basketball, so it was kind of hard for me to keep up that, how do you say it, guys? Keep up my status while coming out as trans. At the time, I was a well-known basketball player. All these coaches wanted me. I used to look up how to be transgender in college, playing college basketball. And there's this person that popped up, pictures right here. His name is Kai Turner, and that was the first person I think that was transgender while playing college basketball. For me seeing that, I was like, that's someone I can relate to. I'm going to do this. At that time, of course, I wasn't 18, so I couldn't make my own decision. I came out to her the first maybe 6 months in our relationship. I didn't really come out, just so how would you feel if I was ever to become trans? Because it was always on my mind. And at that time, I was in 12th, 11th grade. No, I think 11th grade. She was be whoever you want, do whatever you want. I'm always going to support you and be there with you. I was shook because, not only I'm changing, we both are doing this together. What I do affects her and vice versa. Things would be different. Me and my girl are white on rice everywhere we go. Ask anyone. It's gonna be different. Maybe going into the stores and she's gonna have to go in a girl's restroom. Even though I've always waited outside, I've always felt uncomfortable in a girl's restroom. I don't even like using public bathrooms, but that's that. She was always supportive. Were you scared? Yes, I was very, very, very scared because I know what I'm getting myself into, but it's what have I gotten myself into? Everything I'm giving you guys is going to be just straight up raw. I've always wanted to do this, but we've all been afraid of change. That's just a human thing. No one likes change. It's not that I don't like it. I'm preparing myself for what's to come. Whereas it's the negative people, I am preparing for that. Now I'm going to be a black man in America, pretty much. I know this is going to be great. This is what I want. I'm confident in it. I just still got to prepare myself and get ready for the questions, get ready for people bashing me. I never care what no one said, but this is different. There's a lot of negative views on trans men, trans women, let alone being black or a person of color. I'm very excited for this journey. I'm very scared, but not in a bad way. I'm scared in a way of, how can I tackle this change? How can I be ready for this change? And when I am ready, am I going to be ready, you know? Have I used pronouns? No, I have not used pronouns. Again, I'm giving everything to you raw. Everyone has their own like personal way or feeling towards this. In high school, I was just like, wow, women everywhere. Look at her, oh my god. I was just like, women everywhere. And when high school came, I just like, if I can explain it, whatever this is. In middle school, I dated girls, but it's just high school, it was more, how do I say this? I've always felt like there was something missing in me. I didn't want to be looked at as like that gay girl. No shade or no hard feelings towards the gay community, but me personally, I've always felt like when someone called me gay, that no matter how genuine it was just bad. And maybe it's because growing up, our parents or society made it seem like being gay was bad, but I just didn't like to be called gay. I don't like the word dyke. I don't like none of the derogatory terms. I've already felt attacked out in places. You know, people call me a boy, and at that time, I was in denial. All my guy friends would be like, you know, you're a boy, you with the gang, whatever. I used to legit be like, I'm not a boy, like so defensive. But in the back of my head, I'm like, I want to be with the boys. I want to be part of the, you know, I didn't like my flat chest. I didn't like how I looked in pants. So I wanted like that guy figure, that guy look, that buffiness and stuff. It didn't occur to me until when I was 18. I'm like, I can finally do this now. With that backstory, the reason why I have not used pronouns yet, because I just took my first shot like 3 days ago or so. Since I took my first shot, I don't really feel like I am a boy. I don't want anyone to take that wrong way, especially people who's already done T or in the process. What I want to really say is that since I took my first shot, I know right now, I know that I'm still a girl. And not even by the physical appearance, I just don't feel just yet, you know, like when you're practicing, the more you do it, the more you feel better about yourself. You feel more confident, and that's how I feel with the shots. I only took one, you know. Maybe after the third shot, maybe I'm like, okay, I feel it. But as far as right now, I'm not too lenient or strict on the pronouns. I would like to be called or him or he. I would love that. I would like to be called that, but it's gonna take me some time too. Just like you guys or my girl or people in real life that around me, it's gonna take them some time. I'm excited for what's to come. Very nervous, but I have so much support from family, friends, and I want to say thank you all. It's a big deal. I'm nervous, but I know that I'm where I want to be. I'm going to get to where I want to be with my career and everything. I just know I'm going to be what I want to be, who I want to be, and I'm going to feel complete. But thank you guys for watching that video. Sorry it was kind of boring, maybe, I don't know. I just answered a couple questions that I've been receiving. Go ahead and feel free to drop some more. Snapchat us, DM us on Instagram, as you guys always do. I'll see you guys in the next video.